Hi. Okay, so I've been trying to figure out how to talk about this experience that I had last August at the Shift Experience in LA. It was August 13th, 2023. And I'm just going to preface this whole thing by saying I've been on I'm going to call spiritual journey for, I'd say 10 to 15 years. I've done all the things, right? I started with a Vipassana retreat, which is 10 days of no reading, writing, talking. It's just meditating basically for 5, 6 hours a day. Amazing. I think everyone should go do a Vipassana retreat, but this is not a video about Vipassana. This video is about something else. So I've done Vipassana, I did the Wim Hof ice baths, every sort of meditation, transcendental meditation, breath work. I do sound baths, I do tarot readings. So I've been like in this woo-woo kind of like zone for a while as I've been exploring the sort of sense of self, sense of myself, working through my own trauma, 20 years of therapy on top of it, every kind of therapy, CBT, DBT, talk therapy, journaling, writing. I also write, I play music kind of. So there's a lot of things that I've been kind of moving towards in this situation. So I ended up going to LA for the Shift Experience. I don't live in LA. I traveled down there. And when I first heard about it, I didn't really know Aaron Doughty at all. I saw one or two of his videos online. And then since I followed him, I started getting these ads saying that they were doing this experience, this event in LA. And something told me you need to go. It was like a message. Yeah, you need to go to this thing. And so I was like, okay. I mean, I was like, I didn't really have the money. I didn't have time off work. I have a toddler and I was like, what am I going to do with her? So there was all of these things kind of stacked against me to go, but I didn't care. I just did it, right? I just followed my intuition. Okay, I'm going to go. Let's go. Bought the ticket, figured it out. It all worked out. It was amazing. So I was down there and it was 3 days of meditation, workshops, journaling, group work. It was really, really amazing. And I will say that Aaron and his team just knocked it out of the park when it comes to value, right? They provided so much value. It was almost too much. I mean, I'm a seasoned person. And even for me, the amount of energy that was exchanged was a lot. But also this video is not about that. So it was the last day. It was the 13th. I was not doing anything. I was standing just like with some people in the little lobby area. Or maybe it was in the room, but we were just hanging out there. And so I was standing there, and everything around me just kind of like stopped, like a sense of time, right? Time just, it's so cliche, but it was like out of a movie, right? Time just like stopped. And then I had this, and wasn't a feeling, wasn't a thought, wasn't anything. It was like just this, like, I'm going to say like wave. I'm going to say like the way I kind of describe it to people is that it was like deja vu, but times 1,000. It was just like, it was just this allness, oneness, everythingness of all of it. It was like experiencing everything. It was a sense of just everything. That's all I can say, just everything. And that was in August. And once that happened, it was about 6 months now since that happened. And I've been in this like really wild, floaty, like space of just everything. And all of my fears, insecurities, deep rooted shit, trauma, it's just like all went poof. Like it's just gone. And even my memories have changed. So the way I started looking into quantum theory, parallel universes, things like that, which are things that I've been curious about on my journey anyway. And the way that I've kind of described it and what works for me at the moment is that, I believe that there are unlimited potential possibilities of potentiality that exist at all times and all moments, right? So everything exists all the time, including all of the things that you want or don't want, everything. These are all happening. They're not only happening, they just exist right now. So there was a version of me, right? So I guess I should fix my words here. Okay. So when I say me, I mean my human self, this me. I'm a human Gina. That's when I say me, that's what I mean. Me. When I say I mean, in the sense of allness, oneness, allness, everything. So it's not really an I, because I'm not necessarily identifying with it. It's just okay. So as good as I can get right now. Still working on my words. About as good as I got right now. So there was this self, this me, in another timeline, in another reality that had a different potential life, right? And in this moment, in August, Gina, I came from that timeline into this Gina's timeline. So the Gina that went to the shift experience was a different energetic conscious being, but not different, because it's all the same, than this one. So I am a different version of who I am. And I just kind of I'm there now. I'm here, not here, because we're everywhere, but my being is realized that all things are everything. It's really, what I say is the zone of convergence. I was in the right place at the right time. At this event, there was like 150, 200 people meditating for 3 days straight, doing work and lots and lots of energy, and Aaron himself is sort of like this energy kind of vortex person, where he can kind of help people tap into their own sense of their own connection. And in that presence of that energy, I was in the right place at the right time to experience this thing that happened for me. And I'm sharing, I wasn't in a place where I was expecting it. I wasn't in a place where I was like wanting it, right? I wasn't like in a seeking place. It was just like, okay, here I am now. What's going on? And I was open and aware of myself and my surroundings. So there was someone standing next to me when this happened. And I looked at him and I was like, did you feel that? And he said, that was weird. But then when I talked to him later, he didn't really experience the same thing that I did. So it's possible that there was something that happened and I happened to be open and aware and whatever that means and ready, or who knows. So for anybody who's like thinking that they want this to happen to them, or they like want to know what it feels like, or this and that, wanting it and desiring it is kind of putting you in a place to not be open to it because you've got an expectation. And that's why sometimes I'm even hesitant to share this kind of things, because okay, everyone's experience is unique. Everyone's experience is different. Your interpretation of your journey is going to be different than mine. And your aha moments are going to be different than my aha moments, right? But in this experience and in this awareness that's been bestowed upon me, we're all consciousness living through each other. So technically, we're all having the same experience in different ways through our human bodies. But underneath it all, it's one thing. I mean, it's all one thing. And I've been really interested and curious about because I feel like this is kind of like non-duality stuff, which again is an idea, is a mind thing, but I've been exploring that a little bit. It's been kind of fun. So yeah, I just wanted to share and talk about what happened. And I am in this space now of just sort of clarity, and I want to say that it doesn't mean that for a while I didn't have any thoughts at all. Like my overthinking, everything was gone. It was like for a little bit, probably those 6 months, it was like my brain just went like somebody just came in with like a squeegee and was like, yeah, like squeegeed out all the stuff. It was kind of what it felt like. And now that I'm like coming back, and I guess this is into my body, into this human space, that I have thoughts now, but there's no weight. They don't do anything. I have a thought and it's just like, ooh, there it goes. Oh, hey. I say the word interesting all the time when I'm having thoughts. I just go, oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Because there's no attachment to them. And I don't build a story around it. And it's not like I have to try. It's just within this awareness of the oneness, it doesn't happen. So it's really kind of just fascinating. And I'm exploring this and interested in it and curious about it. And for the time being, I'm just discovering and exploring where this is going to go it's not really going to go anywhere because I'm just being every day. But I want to share, I'm still human, I'm still here. So if you have any thoughts or you're curious, you can message me. I think I'll definitely be posting more stuff. I'm starting a podcast and I'll probably still be doing meditations, and we'll see where this goes. But so I do believe that this being of this me version came from a parallel reality. I mean, I came from there into this timeline, and now I'm adjusting this timeline to the me that was from there. So not the old me, because they're all me, the old version of me is totally gone. And the life that she had, not the life that she had, but her mind is like gone, because now it's mine, which is fantastic because I kind of like know, and not to say that like, oh, I know everything, because I understand that my perspective can and will change at some point, maybe. I don't know, but it definitely feels like there's this underlying thing. It's like like the rug. No, not the rug got pulled. That's the wrong one. It's like you're just like, oh, okay, I get it. Like, it's hard to describe. Anyways, well, thanks for watching this if you made it through, and I'll be looking forward to posting more stuff. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.